Do you resonate with the feeling of knowing what to do, but just not doing it? You see, you've set out a few goals and dreams for yourself. You've even mapped out the path to get there, but you're not engaging in the very activity that you set out for yourself. I'm not talking plain old procrastinating. I'm talking about engaging in behaviors, habits, rituals that, let's be honest, lead you in the opposite direction of your vision. They sabotage your success. You see, you said, I want to lose weight, but you find yourself doubling down on the junk food. You said, I want to study further, get the MBA, but you find yourself binge watching series and Netflix, and you just can't help it. You know this is sabotaging your success, but you just cannot help it. Now, if that's you, this just might be the video for you regarding self-sabotage, right? I completely get this. I not so long ago had a corporate gig where every day without fail, I would set the intention that I want to start a side hustle, an online business that I'll use as leverage to quit my job and start doing this because I didn't quite like this corporate career that I was in. Without fail, after a long day at work, I would double down on the beers. Not many people know this about me, but I would drink quite heavily every day, literally 6 to 10 beers a night. I was stressed from my job. I knew this is what I wanted to do and focus on, but I would sabotage myself, sabotage my success. That killed my energy. It killed confidence in myself. Things actually got bad. It led to not only me sabotaging the success within my side hustle and the online business I thought I'd start up, but it affected my career as well. Within the job I had, we, within the banking realm, would visit the businesses which we're loaning funds to, kick the tires, we call it, visit the site, the factory. And this particular client we had to see this day was a factory site. They had explosives, they had many different components which were considered dangerous to the public. So you went through induction. They had to take you through this induction process. And one of the things they did was breathalyze you. I'll never forget the day. It was a Monday, 10 o'clock meeting. And I went through induction and the security guard ran a breathalyzer on me on this Monday morning after having a piss up on the Sunday. And I failed. He traced alcohol within my system and I thought I could always get away with this, right? I had this system all prepped out where I'd drink coffee first thing in the morning. I still went to gym as well, so to the outside world, everything seemed normal, but deep down, I was chipping away at my success, chipping away at my confidence because I was engaging in this thing, that I could hide from everyone. And bam, here it is revealed. And I made up a story, lied to the client and said, look, I've got an emergency to deal with. I can't actually come in. And on that day, I realized that, dude, over and above sabotaging yourself, you're sabotaging everything, right? If you look up the word sabotage, it has meanings that draw back to war times and labor and trade brokers, right? It basically means you are maliciously or deliberately hindering production or process. You're sabotaging something. And in the wars, you'd have the enemy who would sabotage any weaponry or anything of the opposition. Similarly, if there was a labor dispute, people would have a go slow. You sabotage the company. You would literally sabotage or hinder the productivity of the company to show how important you are. And in this instance, sabotaging means you essentially your own worst enemy because you haven't connected yourself to a vision that's higher than yourself. And I realized this one thing that you can take and I can take because I since changed and flipped that. The reason you are sabotaging yourself, your success, your family, whatever it is simply this. You haven't attached yourself to the reason why you want that vision, that goal, that weight loss, that business. Like myself, I had no reason why. It just felt like a good idea. So if you're not connected to why you set out on this vision, why you set out on the goal, why the MBA? Is it just a good idea? Why the weight loss? Is it just, okay, because I look nice? Not really. And for me, the truth is I just thought I wanted to get out of this job. So my goal was not to stop the drinking, which I have, well, destructively, because drinking in and of itself is not terrible, It was the way I was doing it. I was literally suppressing issues I had within that corporate job. No, stopping the habit is not where it's at. Understanding why you want what you want is where it's at. You cannot solve a problem at the level of consciousness at which it is created, period. So focusing on the problem won't deal with the problem, but focusing on your reason why you want what you want is where it's at. So my friend, why do you want what you want? Not why you're sabotaging yourself, because solving the sabotaging is not where it's at. Why do you want what you want? That's it. Answer that question and you'll find very soon you'll deal with the destructive behaviors and habits